Hello, my name is Vincenzi. Now I will present the advanced feature of the circuit one. This is the password reader. Our password is 1314, and there are four input hex digit for the user to input the 4-digit password, which is connected to the four bits of decoder. The 4 bits of decoder will check whether the user has input the correct password. Our password is 1314, so the 1314 will connected to the AND gate. And when the input password is correct, the output of each decoder will be 1. And when the 4 decoder get the input 1, the output AND gate will be 1, and the AND gate will pass the output to the LED and the clock disable. And the enable of the decoder will connected to the power input switch. And, and we use the 7-segment display to show the output that has been produced by the operator. If the level the input, if the level user want to go and the output from the E34 is equal, the 7-segment will display the open, OPEN, and means that the lift reach the level floor and the door will be open. And when the level user want to go from here and the E34 is different, the 7 segment will display close, CLOSE, which means that the lift haven't reached the level floor and the door will be closed. Now I will demo. If I want to go to the 6th floor and our password is 1314, the LED will be lights out, and the 7-segment output will be closed. And we click the clock. And when you reach the same floor, the open will lights out. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.
Now I would like to explain about the clock disabler and the comparator. The clock disabler is set up by 5 input AND gate. The inputs of the 5 input AND gate are clock source, power button, start button, a signal from the password reader. If the password is correct, then it will send a high value to the clock disabler. And last is the signal from the comparator. The clock disabler will only be active when all 5 inputs are high. The output of the clock disabler is connected to the clock of the 3-bit up-down counter. If the output of AND gate is high, the clock is enabled and the counter can be run. For the comparator part, we build it by using the XNOR gate and NAND gate. You receive the input from the user, which they can enter the level they want to go to. These input switches are compared to the output from the counter, which is the current flow. The output of the comparator will be high when they are not equal and send it to the clock disabler. If the current flow level and the desired flow level entered by the user are not equal, the clock disabler will be high. Then the counter can start to count down or cut out until they are equal. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Chong. You can call me Chong. Today I would like to introduce flip-flop E and the demo of the D circuit. We designed it by using state diagram, flip-flop transition table, and the K-map. For this, Q0 represent LSB, Q2 represent MSB. For the first input part, which is X, is used for goes up and goes down. Goes up is equal to 0 while goes down is equal to 1. So we set it as 0 first because for the first part we need to do the go up part for the demo session. For the preset and clear we need to set it as 1 so the circuit is allowed to run. For the clock disable and the password reader is explained by my group members. Now for the output part we will use a 7 segment display to show the decimal number so the user know which level they are reaching. Now we will start our demo part. First we enter the data, the final state which is 7, and then we press the clock button. You'll see the circuit is counting, the 7 segment display is counting up smoothly. After reaching the desired level which is 7, we need to go down by changing the input X to 1. So we also need to change the data to initial state which is 0 and press the clock button. Do what we done just now. You'll see it will return to initial state by counting down smoothly. That's all for my part.
Hi, my name is CHEN, and today I'm going to present about the part 2 of our circuit with advanced feature. So our circuit have 2 advanced feature. The first one is password reader, and the second one is lift door status. First of all, to activate our circuit, we'll have to set the power and the start switch as 1. And then proceed with this X switch. The X0 indicates as counting up and the 1 indicates as counting down. So we'll put it as a 0, which means counting up first. And then the clear switch, we'll have to set it as 1 as well. So continue to the password reader part. Our correct password is 1314. So to activate the entire circuit, the user will have to enter the correct password, which is 1314 here. And then 4 of this input is connected to this 4 bits decoder. When the input matches with our password, it will output an active high from the decoder, and then the output is connected to this AND gate. So when all of the output from the decoder is 1, the AND gate will output a 1 as well. The 1 will pass through this LED display light, which means that when it leads out, the input of the password is correct. So when the output is incorrect, the lights doesn't lead up. And then we'll proceed to the level part where the user need to input which floor they want to go to. So we'll set it as the highest level, which is level 7. And then we'll need to click this clock, which then you can see the counter is slowly counting up. So now the output of this E flip-flop is 6, and then the input is 7, so it is not equal. We can see that when it is not equal, the lift door status is closed. So how does the comparator works here? So the B here connects to the input part, and the A here connects to the counter from the E flip-flop output. So when it is not equal, here will output a 0, And then this 0 will be passed through this NOT gate, which then will toggle it to 1. And then the 1 will activate the segments display here, which will display closed, which means that when it is not equal, the door will not be open. So we'll continue counting up until it's 7, 7. So we can see that it matched now. So here we'll output a 1. And then this one is connected to this segment display, which show and open, which means that the level you want to go to is reached. So the door is open now. And then we'll continue with counting down. So counting down, we need to put it as 1. And then we set the floor to 0. And then we slowly press the clock button, which then we set it as, you can see it's counting down to 0. So same, when it match, it will shows open. So that's all from me. Thank you.